you telling your friends that are not here at the Atlantic City Beer Festival?
Get your butts down here.
The Atlantic City Beer and Music Festival has literally been responsible for the growth in the craft beer market in South Jersey.
We've actually had to hold off some beer to make sure we get through this thing because we blew through kegs in the first 45 minutes. The great thing is there's some great craft beer in New Jersey.
How many beers have you tried?
How many are here?
A lot, like 90?
About 90.
How many beers have you had so far?
I have them tallied.
She's keeping track of how many beers she's had.
As a consumer and a beer lover, you always want to try something new, something different, something that you might not get at a bar.
Now you guys have 4 beers on tap right now. Tell us a little bit about those.
Got the strawberry wheat.
We like to do that with our breweries. We like to say, hey, what do you got new, what's different, or what's coming out? What can they discover?
And then we have an oak barrel stout, which is like chocolatey, vanilla, and it actually sits on a bed of oak chips for about 2 weeks.
Unlike a lot of other festivals, we require the brewmasters and the breweries to be present.
Kinda Blues are summer seasonal.
Okay.
It's blueberry wheat.
Yeah.
American wheat. We do real blueberries and blueberry puree from Oregon.
And the breweries, with the addition of the music and being able to really touch a lot of their customers, and seeing 20,000 customers in 2012, they were blown away. They're blown away by what we've proved and put together in the last 8 years.
I'm actually overwhelmed. We've gone through 2 of each of the kegs so far, and these are full 13.2 gallon kegs. So yeah, it's really crazy. After last night's session, I wasn't sure how many people are going to be here, and I am just amazed. This is awesome.
Our beer festival has always been an opportunity for discovery. We want to give you that much more to discover. You discovered music and beers last year. Now you're going to discover music, beers, and culinary. So we're really mixing everything together for 2013.
All day, we've had a line. This place is nuts. Everyone has a great time. Everyone's in a great mood, drinking, tasting microbrews in their pizza. It's unbelievable.
So we're hanging out here at Harry's Oyster Bar, and what I like about this place is you've got a great feel of food, you've got a great bar and craft beer selection, but the food is really paramount. See, a lot of the food offering we have here is indicative of what you're going to see at the beer festival this year. We've got a lot of local restaurants coming together and creating something to pair with all the great beers. So you're going to have Harry's, you're going to have Tony Baloney's Indigenous Pizza. You're going to have a variety of options as far as food goes at the 2013 event. 2013 is going to be an amazing year for beer, food, and absolutely music. We really dug down deep, we came up with a little more money, and we brought some bigger bands to the picture. Last year in 2012, we had 1 major headliner for the weekend. This year, each session is going to highlight its major headliners. With Friday night, the Bouncing Souls, which is a huge New Jersey act. Going to session 2 on Saturday, Reverend Horton Heat. Again, now you're talking old school, just good old rockabilly, good music. And then Saturday night, we bring Rusted Root into the convention hall. So you've got 3 major headliners closing out each of the major festivals. It matches the flavor. It's fantastic.
Here today, come tomorrow.
My favorite part of the overall festival is the people, is the 20,000 people that walk through the door, and they're like snowflakes. No 2 of them are the same.
We're drinking a lot of beers, and they're all on me. I'll tell you that right now.
We get a crowd of personalities that, that dress up, that, come in matching shirts, that are just there to have a great time. We like to call it the Christmas factor. Everybody looks forward to Beer Festival like it's Christmas, and they bring their own unique sense of excitement, and it really culminates when you get 7,000 people in a session together with different personalities, all out just to have a great time. Everybody's friends over a beer.
This eliminates whose beer is it when you're tailgating.
That is very, very clever.
Every vendor in the Atlantic City Beer and Music Festival is handpicked. We look for somebody who adds to the content of the show, you can have fun with. Our vendors have become literally part of the entertainment. We look all over the planet to see what can be fun, what can be different, and how can we wow our customer or wow our attendee. Last year, the silent disco was awesome. People had a blast with silent disco. We're increasing the size of this in silent disco. We're bringing back the mustache lounge, bigger and better. Plus, we're going to allow for a few other little things that I don't really want to let out of the bag, but I think as a show attendee, once you get in there, you're really going to have a blast.
Nobody throws a party better than Anderson.
right?
That's for sure.
I mean, he invites 20,000 of his closest friends. It's amazing how it just snowballed into such a huge event.
This is the greatest, this Atlantic City Beerfest. 7 years we've been here and we love being here. It's just phenomenal.
What makes Atlantic City the best possible home for the Atlantic City Beer and Music Festivals is all the options, as far as hotel rooms, as far as getting to and from the festival. If you came to the Atlantic City Beer Festival and you're spending the weekend, chances are you don't even have to get in your car. There's jitney options, there's bus options, there's trains, there's taxi cabs, there's casinos and our host hotel, Bally's, straight down the block. So technically, it makes sense for a Beerfest attendee to come, stay, enjoy what Atlantic City has to offer, enjoy the great beers and music and food that we have to offer, and leave your car in the parking lot. It works out perfectly.
I wish they were all like this. This is perfect. Get to talk to everybody, get to interact. You're not just pouring because there's a line. It's great. I love it.
We've got food, we've got music, and we've got amazing beers. You're not doing yourself justice if you're not at Atlantic City April 5th and 6th.
Check it out! Beerfest out! Cheers.